Hello everyone, Albert here from K44 Dev Software. Welcome to the first chapter of X Muscle System mini tutorial series. With this tutorial series you will learn how to effectively rig the character with good looking and working muscular system. You will know how to use tools provided by the add-on, learn tips and tricks and know more details about X Muscle System workflow. To follow the tutorials, you're gonna need X Muscle System add-on installed. If you don't have it yet, you can get it on Blender Market. Check the link in the video description below. Today we are going to talk about converting muscles to shape keys. This can be useful for everyone who thinks about exporting characters mesh with the muscle deformation to the external game engines, like for example Unity 5 or Unreal Engine 4. X Muscle System supports models with the shape keys, so new shape keys can be added at any time in the creation pipeline. By default, X Muscle System creates muscles, which will dynamically modify and deform the model skin they are attached to. Because the way muscle deforms the mesh is Blender specific, in result mesh deformation may be lost when exporting to external formats. One of the common practices and standard way to preserve that deformation is converting it to shape keys. Before we start, there are a few ways of creating and generating shape keys with X Muscle System in Blender. Probably the most common can be the new Take MDD cache exporter and Corrective Shape Keys add-ons. Both methods are designed for different purposes and will give different results. Check both add-ons documentation for main differences and potential usage. In this tutorial, we're gonna focus on Corrective Shape Keys add-on. Add-on is installed by default, but requires activation. To enable it, go to User Preferences, Add-ons tab, and start typing CORR in Filter field or look for it in the Animation category. Enable it and save the changes. Okay. That being said, let's get started. First thing first. Meet the Schleck. To rig the Schleck character, I use the generated rigify, so I will work with deformation bones, which in this case are located on the bone layer index 29, or right there. They are all named starting with DEF prefix. Let's create two muscles. One for the chest, named pectoralis major, and second one for the Schleck's left arm. I'll start with the arm. Name it triceps brachii, leaving the prefix and suffix just like it is, and set targeting method to auto-aim. Working with deformation bones is not obligatory, but thanks to that, new muscle will inherit the white paints from selected bones. However, working with the different type than deformation bones is possible. If so, X Muscle System will create and configure clean vertex groups for you, ready for manual white painting. Now, I select these three bones, remembering the auto-aim respects selection order. After that, create a basic muscle, enter edit mode and adjust it a little bit, making its shape and behavior maybe a bit extreme, but it's okay, it's just for presentation purposes. Enable flexor to extensor, this will invert the muscle working mechanism, what is typical for triceps muscle. Tune position and parameters, and there we are. Let's do more or less the same for the second muscle. And maybe another one, and name it trapezius. Okay, when it's done, apply muscles to the character's body. Select the muscles first and the model's mesh last. This way the mesh will become an active object. Find Apply Muscles to Body button located on the tool shelf panel and press it. Now the muscles are consolidated with the character's skin. It's time to create a shape key. The whole process of generating shape keys is straightforward. First of all, we have to prepare the model. Assuming you want to have all muscle deformations as a separated shape keys, proceed what follows. Disable subsurf modifier on the model, if any. Disable deformations and microcontrollers for all the muscles except the one you currently want to create a shape key for. The simplest way to do this is to select all the muscles and with Alt key pressed, disable deformations and microcontrollers by unchecking the View option for both and re-enable them only for this particular muscle. It is also the safest way because it won't destroy any of your progress and you will bring it all back after it's all done. Now, set the model in the position where the muscle is fully contracted. Go to the Data Space property and from the Shape Key panel choose Create Duplicate for editing. This will create a copy of the schleg with all the modifiers applied. Let's move it aside for better scene overview. Next step is to disable the View for deformations and microcontrollers for the triceps muscle, like we did before. The final step is to select both models where the first one is schleg's copy and original is the second, because we want the original mesh to be active. This is required by the Corrective Shape Key add-on. Find and click Add as Corrective Pose Shape, Slow All Modifiers from the same Shape Key panel we used before. This will create basis in the muscle deformation shape keys. Inspect is everything in order. Move the value slider forward and back. Everything seems to look good, so I'll delete the schleg's copy because we don't need that anymore. And it's all done. After that, you would probably like to create a drivers for the shape keys driven with bones, scripted expressions, or do anything you usually do when you export your characters to Unreal Engine or Unity. So that's pretty much it. This is how you convert muscle deformations into shape keys. If you're interested in automation of this task, leave the comment in the comment section below. Give a thumb up if you like the video and stay with me, hit the subscribe button for more, and thanks for watching and see you next time.